Hello there everyone, and welcome back for another mod review. And today I have two placeables to review for you guys. This is actually part 3 in a series of placeable mods I've been covering by TheSnake. He's put out recently. And yeah, these are two more that go along with all the other ones I'm going to be covering. Now you will hear me referring to part 1 and 2 in this video. What that is the first two parts of my review, and you will have to refer to them if you haven't been following this series so far, because you will need the products that those placeables make to get these ones up and running. So I will leave the link for them down below. So I will discuss a few things regarding these placeables. We'll go over the shop and check out some of the specs. Then I will set them up, test them out, and see how they work. So let's get started. Okay, we'll start over here with the Sawmill. Now guys, this is an updated Sawmill. Actually, it's an all new Sawmill that TheSnake has put out. I covered a Sawmill in my first review, but you're going to want to download this one instead, because this one's capable of making the same products the other one does, plus an extra product. This one also makes cardboard boxes as well as barrels and pallets. And not only that, this thing makes 30 pallets at a time, 10 pallets of each. So wrap your head around that one. You can see all the little pallet points right there. Now I know what you're thinking. You could probably just run around this building with a pallet trailer and pick them up that way. You can, but I'll tell you, sometimes those scales won't reset and your next production won't begin. Meaning that they're stuck. It thinks this pallet's still on there for some reason, but it's really not. And what you'll end up having to do is resetting your game, and then it'll reset these triggers. So just watch out for that. What you're better off doing is getting a forklift and removing them from them, and then using an auto-load trailer to pick them up. This is called the Sawmill Multi-Production Plant version 1.0. File size for this is 40 megabytes. Price in the shop is $95,000 with a $10 a day maintenance fee. Now the only thing you have to put in here is logs. I do believe it's 200,000 liters worth, which is like 2 or 3 of those huge trees there. And like I said, yeah, it makes 10 pallets of each thing. Pallets, barrels, and cardboard boxes, which are going to be needed for this placeable over here. But we're going to take a little look at this first. It's funny how they redo some of the older buildings and stuff. Like I can tell this is a sawmill. But really well done with all the triggers there, and it runs smooth as butter. Look at all that. It can't even fit on the screen really, but you can see up top you only have to put in logs and you get all of those products. So there's where you're going to drop off your logs. Then we got all these pickups on the other side, so you're going to have to be careful placing this so you can get in at all this stuff. And then there's like 4 little ones on the side for a total of 30 altogether. So pretty cool indeed. And there's your cardboard boxes at the end. Okay, let's move on to the next one. This is called the Power Juice Fabrik version 1.0. File size for this is 40 megabytes. Price in the shop is $150,000 with a $10 a day maintenance fee. Now this makes 6 pallets at a time. You have to put in empty pallets. You also have to put in coconuts, bananas, and water. Now, you're going to have to refer to part 2 of my review to get the Estancia La Paco fruit farm, which makes bananas and coconuts. Links will be in the description of those reviews. So you will need that to get this up and running. You'll also have to refer to part 1 to get the sell point. It's called the warehouse, and you will need that to sell all the products. Let's run around to the side here. It has a display on the side. Okay, you can see you need empty pallets, water, bananas, boxes, and coconuts, and it's going to make 6 pallets of power juice. So lots of product. And with this building too, you can tell this is a soy milk factory that he just redid. You can even see the soybean symbol on the side there. And this is pretty much all the same in the inside, but very, very cool. Okay, so there is the Power Juice factory. It's going to cost you $150,000. Like I said, $10 a day maintenance fee. And where's the other one at? Right there, we have the Sage Work. $95,000, $10 a day maintenance fee. This is really cool. Wait till you see this up and running. And there's the sell point I told you you'll have to get from part 1. Okay guys, there you have it. We're going to go and test these out right now, so let's get started. Okay, we're over by the sawmill. Like I said guys, you only need logs to get this up and running, so we'll run over and jump in our Scorpion here. Start it on up, and I will cut the first tree down, then I will fast forward time and see if I can squeeze in 2 or 3 of these guys. So I'm going to cut down those big trees. I do believe it was 2 or 3. Pretty much filled it. Okay, back we go. Actually, we'll turn it around this way. Okay, that's one. Now I will fast forward time and go ahead and cut a few more. Okay, that was 4 guys. We'll stop there, that's good enough. Let's go back and see what it's at. 4 of those huge trees. You can see production started up there. 82%, yeah. It wouldn't have took another big one, maybe another small one. But you can see, I think it's either 150,000 or 100 or 200,000 the capacity for the logs, so very cool. Let me get rid of my speed here for a second. And you can see we get 10 pallets of barrels being produced. There is our cardboard boxes. We got 10 of them as well. Then we got our pallets being produced down on this side. Now I forgot to show you the time on the clock, but after running through this myself, it took 2 hours and 18 minutes in game time, so I pretty much just started it now. So we'll keep an eye on that. 12:12, give or take a minute or 2 there. And we'll go inside, take a look at production. Logs going through the planers. All the lumber stacked up over here. Cool. Some pallets there. Alright. So I will go ahead and fast forward time. $14:22. So that time it took 2 hours and 11 minutes. Which the first time it took 2 hours and 18 minutes. So give or take a couple of minutes, guys. But look at all these pallets we have now. That is really cool. I'm going to jump in my auto load trailer here. My Max Semi. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to sell all those barrels. Because we don't need them for the next placeable. So then we can see how much we can get for them too. So I'm going to set this up for auto load. Pallets please. Hit the X button. And we'll just pick up the barrels for now. Okay, that's good enough. Let's hit X again so we don't pick up any more. So that's 10 pallets of barrels, guys. And all it cost was a couple of big old trees. So let's get up here and we'll sell these and see what we can get for them. Okay, now keep your eye up in the top right hand corner and we'll watch that together. Pellets now. X button. And we can sell them next, because I have them for the next one. You'll also need these pallets for that placeable over there, but like I said, I got all that stuff set up already, so let's see what we can get for these pallets, guys. What did we get for that? 7,767. It's not bad. Okay, let's switch that over. Oh, we're still on auto load, are we? Let's try that again. Pull ahead a little bit and drop them. Now sell up. We'll see what we get for that. Okay, guys, look at that. We get 11,450 for that. Nice. Start it on up and activate our auto load, and we'll go sell these boxes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop off point. Oh, not that up, not that high. Yeah, that's a big old bump there, boy. Okay, we got up it anyway. Let's straighten out here a little better so we can get out of here. Okay, off you go. Let's back up here a little bit, make sure we're in there, we're good. Okay, we'll just fast forward time and see what we get here. So don't forget, guys, you will need to refer to part 1 to get the warehouse. I updated the link because this version here, you're able to sell the cardboard boxes and the juice. The first version, you couldn't do that. So refer to part 1 to get the link to my updated version. Okay, we got 3,590. Not bad for a bunch of cardboard boxes. Right on. Okay, let's move on to this placeable here. You can see production's about to start up there again too. Actually, I want to test that, guys. I want to test this because it did that last time. See how they didn't reset yet? Scales are still at that. Now watch. I'm going to fast forward time. Let's see if production kicks up again. Now see that? That's what I mean, but with using the auto load trailers to pick up your product off the scales there. So if you don't want that to happen, it's fine. Like all I have to do is save it right now and reset it, and it would reset all the scales. But if you don't want that to happen, just use a forklift or a front loader or something and take them off the scales. Just move them to the side, and then you can pick them up, no problem. But yeah, definitely keep that in mind. Okay, now on to our power juice factory. Now, this requires a few different things. I have everything all set up here. It needs bananas, coconuts, cardboard boxes, pallets, and water. So we're going to put our water in first because I don't think one load here is enough. I kind of forget how much water that needed. 90,000 liters. Yeah, it's quite a bit to fill this up. I have 60 aboard, so yeah, I'll get on the water first. And just refill this guy when he's done. And I can slowly start putting the pallets in. Now, you're going to put your water in right here, guys. Get the hose animation. Cool. Okay, the water is going in. So let's jump in our forklift here. And I'll run in a pallet of each. Then I will just fast forward time and get this all done lickety split. Drop them kind of close there. Okay, let's grab you. And it says everything goes inside there. I don't know which one is which now. Looks like it's the second last one. They'll actually start piling up inside. Pallet of this. Cardboard boxes. Let's get rid of that. That would be our last trigger. Let's go with the back door. And we got our bananas and our coconuts here. Like I said, you need the Estancia Lapacho to make these bananas and coconuts. Part 2, down below. Here's our bananas. And I might as well run around front because I noticed it was the very first trigger there. There we go. Got one pallet of each in there for now. Gonna stop this guy. Gonna run back, get some more water. Oops. Okay, I'll leave that there. Go back to my forklift. I'll put the rest of these in, and I will see you in a moment. Wow, it took all 10 stacks. Let's see how much that is. Look at that, exactly. Filled it. 10 stacks right on the nose. Wow, good guess. Okay, on to the next product. So it's 50%, so yeah, 10 pallets will do it. Yeah, I'm not going to bother continuing on with that. I'll just put half of each in. Well, I guess that was more than half the bananas, but that's fine. Okay, coconuts, coconuts. Okay, guys. So you can see our juice is starting to be processed here. Very cool. Nice labeling on the boxes. Let's take a look in here. Oh, look at that. Huh. That's cool. You can see all the different fruits in there. That's awesome. All gone. I see the bananas in there. Oh, I see all kinds of fruit in there. So I'm going to fast forward time, guys, and let's see what happens. Okay, right now. I can always tell when it's done because all these placeables, they usually got smoke or steam that come from them. And you can, besides listening to it, you can tell when that stops, production stops. So we have all our pallets right here, guys. So we got 2, 4, 6 pallets of juice. Let's go sell them and see what we get. So guys, give or take a couple of minutes, that basically takes 2 hours and 15 minutes in game time to make all them pallets. Okay, now that that's all done, we'll jump in our forklift here and we'll start selling these, see what we can get for them. So don't forget, guys, this warehouse over here, you will have to refer to part 1 of my review to get this. And you're going to need the updated version to be able to sell this juice in those cardboard boxes that are made by the pellet factory there. So let's go over grab another one. What do we get for that? 969. Ooh, that wasn't the best. Be a lot easier to scoop those pallets if the floor was level there. You might want to use a telehandler. At least you have a you can reach in and grab it kind of thing instead of having to drive right up. But I seem to be doing it with this. Okay, up you go. Okay, I'll fast forward time. We'll get the rest done. Okay, 953 for that. So basically 1,000. $946. $938. $930. So there you have it, guys. That was the Placeable Sawmill Multi-Production Plant version 1.0, and also the Power Juice Fabrik version 1.0 placeable. File size for both of them are 40 megabytes each. Additional information and links can be found down below in the description. Guys, I really hope you enjoyed today's review. If you did, maybe you can leave a like on your way out. And if you're new to the channel, guys, why don't you go ahead and click on Nick right there in the middle of your screen, and I'll bring you new mod reviews every second day and Let's Plays every other day. Plus my Patreon link is just below that if you'd like to help and contribute to a smaller channel. It really helps out. So until next time, take care, and we will see you all in the next one.